Good morning, all of you. Today, we are going to start with a new chapter that is emerging trends. And in this chapter, basically, we are going to discuss about various new technologies like artificial intelligence, robotics, big data, Internet of Things, cloud computing, grid computing, and blockchain technology. So, basically, these all are the things that we are going to cover in this particular chapter. So let's start with the very first topic, that is the artificial intelligence. Fine. Okay. So now when we talk about artificial intelligence, see, this is actually very common term for you. Definition wise, it is given that basically refers to the ability of a machine or a computer program to think and learn. So very first thing that what you have to understand, it is the ability of a machine. Okay, here basically we are using machine or a computer program and to think and learn. See, when we talk about the drawback of computer, we always used to say that it is not having any IQ level, or it has zero IQ level. Fine, computer cannot think or cannot take decision of its own. So basically in this generation, programmers are trying to develop that knowledge in computer so that computer can think and learn and develop on the basis of that. So basically it is given in simple words. Field of AI revolves around bringing out technology that help to build machines that can think, act, learn like humans. So basically what they wanted to do, they wanted to make machine to think and behave like human beings. Okay, or we can say like us. So, what is the benefit will be having? See, if the machine can understand our language, it can react with us, then definitely it will be very much flexible for us in future. Okay. Basically, there are so many places where we cannot go. So, in that particular means which is out of reach of the human beings. So, in that particular case, if machine is having our knowledge and information, on the basis of that, machine can go to that place and can perform the task whatever we want. Okay, so and the goal of artificial intelligence, why we are using this, 2 points are given here. First is an AI based program and technology should bring out these things. Firstly, it should be able to mimic human thoughts, process and behavior. Example, learning from mistakes. See, this is what we do, right? We learn from our mistakes. So this is one sort of goal when we are going to apply artificial intelligence in the machine. Okay, that it should machine should be able to learn from its mistake. Then catching up with new ideas means again can think according to us. See, we are very creative in nature. Fine, if we are getting the opportunity, then what we are doing, we are thinking for the topics and then on the basis of that we are working. So it should happen with the machine also. Then learning new things from new exposures, past experiences, etc. So with the past experiences and with the new opportunities, the machine should be in the position to learn new things. So ultimately they are the goal of AI is that machine should learn on the basis of its past experiences, and then it should react in the present or in the future. Then secondly, it should act in a human like way, intelligent, rational and ethical. It should be able to take right decision in ethical ways. So ultimately, see, we are deciding, no, like what is correct, what is wrong. In the same manner, the machine should be able to also decide that what is correct and what is wrong. And if something is wrong, then machine should also not perform those tasks. Fine. Okay. Now, most common example of artificial intelligence. See, this is very good example it is given over here is that is social humanoid robot Sophia. This is in terms of robot, this is considered as one of the most popular robot, that is Sophia, who has been awarded citizenship of Saudi Arabia. Even I have given you the link. Okay, you can see the interview in this link. With that, you will understand actually that how nicely, and you can see the creativity of the programmers with which they have developed the robot. and who completely looks like a human being, and the way that robot talks is completely different. Okay, so this is what actually you have to understand. And then the next example of AI is Siri or Alexa. Siri is nothing but the assistant provided in the Apple. Even Alexa, we are using in the machines. Okay, these are nothing but the assistants. They react or behave on the basis of commands given by the users or the human beings. Then smart home devices like Google's Nest. This is nothing but the smart home device. Okay, self-driving cars like those produced by Tesla. So there are some cars which can drive by themselves. Okay, that much what to say, the programming is done in those cars that it can easily detect the distance with respect to the other cars, and then it can drive itself. And then another thing is, so many online games are there. It is given an example over here, but so many games are available which are based on artificial intelligence. Okay, now so we cannot say that we are not using this. We are using artificial intelligence in our day-to-day life. Now the next thing is extended reality. Now see, what you have to understand over here is that basically when we combine three things, that is virtual reality, augmented reality, and mixed reality, then it becomes a extended reality. So it is given over here also. It is nothing but the umbrella term that covers all the various technology that enhance our senses and give us immersive experiences. So basically these are three technologies. Okay, they work with our senses and then giving us the what to say, very different experience or the feelings, and these all three comprises and makes your extended reality, that is XR. Okay, so we are going to cover one topic in this, that is the virtual reality. Okay, so the very first thing is the virtual reality. Even see, virtual reality, with the name only you can understand over here the thing which does not exist in reality, but virtually we feel like that it is available or it is present. Okay, these days we are getting one box, or we can say headset or the helmet, and which is generally we used to put we use in front of our eyes. We just wear it just like helmet, and then it shows the images or the screen in such a manner that we feel like it is the reality. Okay, it shows the environment in such a manner, or we can say in a 3D manner, which give us the feeling like that it is the reality, or it is actually working, it is actually occurring in the reality. So overall it is given over here, virtual reality VR. You must have seen 3D movies. Okay, don't you feel that everything is happening in front of you? Everything is real. This is the fact. Whenever we see any 3D movie, we feel like that everything is in front of us. But in reality, it is not true. Fine. For example, if in a 3D movie, a shot has a train coming fast straight onto you, chances are that you may scream, as it will feel real to you. Here things appear real, but everything is pre-scripted, pre-shots. You cannot alter things interactively. You feel like that it is happening in front of your eyes. Okay, so many horror movies are there, so many action movies are there, 3D movies, where you feel like that everything is front of you only. But when you remove that goggles, or when you remove that helmet, then you actually realize that it was not the real. It was simply the imaginary world, or it is actually called as virtual reality. Means virtually the ambience is created in such a manner that you feel like that it is real for you. Now, virtual reality is next level of this. Here, a user experiences a real world like environment in a virtual environment with the help of some digital equipment, but one can change the look and feel of it interactively too. So, basically, in virtual reality, it is given that it is more advanced form of 3D. Okay, more advanced form of 3D. So basically here you are getting the feeling of the environment also. Okay, with the help of some digital equipments, you are getting the feeling of the environment. I hope this is clear to you. Fine. Then next is examples of virtual reality. See, now you must know, like, actually, what is the field where we are using virtual reality or the concept of virtual reality. The very first uh, example given over here is you are a ski player and want to participate in coming ski race. Okay, but you live in a place where there is not enough snow and matching terrain where you can practice. A company in your city helps you practice with this. It's VR setup and you get ample practice over there. So what you have to understand, you need an environment, and in that environment you actually wanted to do the practice, and which does not exist in reality. So basically, in with the help of virtual reality, you can get that ambience where you can actually do the practice or you can perform your task. Then next is modern military training camps enable real fight and combat situations through VR environment. Now these days even military trainings are given with the help of virtual reality. Okay, because again, in each and every place they cannot make the scenario in such a manner, so better is to give you the virtual training basically. Okay, virtually the environment will be created for you, and then the training is given to you so that you can exercise basically your brain and your other things. Then next is pilots can team and practice flying of the aeroplane through VR environment. See, directly if you wanted to know how to take off or plane in that particular case, you will directly, nobody will give you the plane and will ask you to start the plane. Fine, what you have to do first, you have to understand first, means ambience will be created for you or a machine will be created for you where you can see the screen and you can see the machine, and ultimately you will get the feeling of that you are in the plane and you are the pilot of the plane and you have to take off that particular plane. Okay, so all these practice of flying the aeroplanes will be given to you with the help of VR technologies. So what you have to understand basically over here is that all those things which we cannot use directly or where the environment is very difficult, in that particular case VR is one of the option or the technology given to us through which we can actually feel like that particular thing as the real thing. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, so fine, in our next topic we will be discussing about the AR, that is augmented reality, and its difference with the VR, that is virtual reality. I hope everything is clear to you. Good day and God bless you. Thank you so much.